Is an introduction really necessary for someone we all know so well?
My startup just raised a $10,000 check at the end of last video, which puts us at $90,000 raised so far. And by the end of the year, we're aiming for an extra $200,000, putting us just under $300,000. And that comes from winning competitions, getting grants, and raising from top VCs around the entire world. But the entire fate of our company literally rests on this last month of 2024 to see if we bring in this $200,000 to keep the company alive. And everything is signed, sealed, ready to deliver. But from what I've learned going through this process is you can't trust anything until it is in your bank account. And for the massive influx of people that have been coming in watching the videos, here's a recap. My name's Jake. It's nice to meet you. I'm 24 and I founded a sports wearable company. It's software made with hardware to help combat non-invasive musculoskeletal pain without having to take pills, and also a premium recovery platform for individuals who are trying to take their recovery to the next level to get back onto the field, back to their job, back to whatever they're doing to live a happy and healthy lifestyle. It's called Lectra. And I have literally been doing this for the last 4 years, and it took us this long to raise this first massive $200,000 check, which is why it's so important that we're able to get it in, because I don't know how much longer the company's going to be able to survive without it. And as you guys can see, we finished a lot of the design process, but there's a ton that has to go into this. We have to go through the FDA as a Class 2 medical device, which we started the process in the beginning of 2025 to start selling and making a shit ton of money in the third quarter of 2025. But we have to finish a little bit more product development, and there's an entire app that goes with the process. I know you hear app, but I hear you, I see you, I feel you, and I also am not a fan of apps unless you absolutely need them. So we have adjustable settings within the pod itself, so you don't have to use the app if you don't want to. But for the people who do, we're creating an entire sports analytics and recovery platform for individuals, again, who are trying to take their recovery to the next level. And this last leg of money is $2 million that we're gonna be raising in total. And with this $200,000, again, it puts us at $300,000 to bring on the team full time, to finish the product development, to help get us more patents, to help start marketing the product, to get through the FDA, and blow this thing up. And you guys have literally been here, for the ones who've been watching, from ground zero, from the time I literally started the idea. We didn't even have our first prototype. If you go back to one of my oldest videos, you can see us making our first prototype in a lab in the United States to where we are now, a fully functional product that we can do 1 million of these pods in 1 month already. So we've turned an entire manufacturing supply chain. We built this from the ground up, like tons of engineers, PhDs, everybody's working together to make this dream a reality. And you guys are a massive part of it. Now let's get this $200,000. Today is also day 1,476 of writing my schedule you guys can literally see down to the minute of what I'm doing since I started the company, just to make sure that I'm on my shit every single day and I'm doing this entire process right. All right, I made it here and I've never been to this place before, so it's definitely gonna be interesting. And I think I parked illegally too. Let's see how it goes.
Hey, what up? Hey. Good to see you again. Hello. Chris, if you wanna just fly it a little bit better.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's more like a studio than I thought. So they said I have like an hour until I present. So I'm gonna get everything set up now, ready to go. Maybe practice a little bit too. But it should be pretty sick. I mean, look at this. It's a whole studio. It's great to meet everybody. Thanks for having me. Dustin, thanks for setting us up. It's great to meet everyone. Just a little bit of a background. I've been working on this the last 4 years. And there is an absolutely massive opportunity in personalized relief. There's a $16 billion fitness enthusiast market. And we're confident that as we scale and execute our go-to-market strategy, as long as we're able to hit our key milestones, we'll be able to generate over 51 million in sales, with a lot of that coming from annual consumable revenue as well, which would be recurring. That would represent over 2.5% of the market. And that could be significantly bigger, whether we hit our milestones or we anticipate it could be around 22% to 25% less if we aren't able to hit these inflection points, which is still a large market. All right, so we finished that entire presentation. Oh, that was another step down. We finished that, and now I'm starving. I don't know if you guys can see David. David's been in a ton of the videos. We're going to grab Kava if we can figure out how to get out of this place.
What's up, Jeremy Nation? I am David Deal. I make gym videos. Been friends with Jake for like 5 years-ish.
All right, so now we're all set. I think the presentation went really well, but Kava?
Kava, I'm starving.
Let's do it. I just got home. That was so long. I didn't get any film from Kava because it was so good. We got in and we got out, and I drove right home because it's already super late, and I'm hitting a big workout with a couple of our potential investors tomorrow. So I have to make sure that I'm ready to rock and roll. So right now, the pitch went really well. I mean, you guys saw the footage. We absolutely crushed it. And I got a text from my attorney who set up that syndicate that he finished all the paperwork and that's processing right now. So we have to get that finalized, which I think is going to be tomorrow, get a response from the other matching 100K, and get this money from our investor overseas. That is top tier priority, and make sure we hit this workout and crush it with the investors tomorrow. So it is a grind. I'm exhausted. It's literally 10 o'clock and I'm falling asleep. I don't know if you can see the triple bags underneath my eyes, but it is time for bed. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Our investors both got sick and are not coming, which means I slept in for no reason, and I could have got a head start on my day. But I mean, you can't really predict stuff like that when it happens, so it is what it is. But we're meeting with our senior design team. I told you guys a long time ago in one of the older videos that I wasn't able to get the senior design project, but I don't actually think I explained it. So we ended up getting clearance to be a senior design project for the biomedical engineering students at my university I graduated at last year, and they've been building a wireless EMG system for us, which is pretty dope. So we're meeting with them in 6 minutes, and I think it's the last one before they go on break, so they're gonna have a ton of questions, and I'm interested to talk with them because we had met on Monday with one of the guys on the team who he was trying to design an entirely new system for us, which is absolutely awesome if it ended up working out. But I know, like, it took an engineering team of like 12 of us to put that one chip together that we have now. So him doing it by himself it would be crazy if he got it done, but it's going to be very, very difficult. It just sucks because it's like officially starting to get freezing outside, and by now I would have just sucked it up because the workout would have been at 6 in the morning. But since we're going at noon, there's just something about the sun already being up that makes me feel like I didn't accomplish something today. I shouldn't have worn shorts. And I'm wearing some of our new prototypes on my legs right now. What I think is going to be tough for some people is when you first put the tape on, it might feel uncomfortable to somebody who's doing it for the first time. Like, it might feel like it's pulling your leg hair a little bit, and that could scare people. But once it's like already on, you literally never feel it again. It feels absolutely incredible. Like, I have it on the back of my legs right now, and because my hamstrings are feeling tight, and like immediately I feel like there's a tension release. So it feels like great from my side. So I want to see how it fares throughout this workout. I'm not sure what the workout even is, but I mean, I don't know if you guys can see the triple bags under my eyes, but I'm tired. I don't give a shit. Let's cook this. One guy is so strong. It's insane. I want to hit this workout with him. And I just learned that we're doing bench, toes to bar, and deadlifts. So it's like obviously bench pressing, obviously deadlifting, and then there's an element where the toes to bar is like you hang from the bar, you have to swing your legs up and continuously keep touching the bar throughout the workout. Check out how like legit this gym is too. I mean, you have the boxes here for box jumps. You have this entire bar set of like doing kip swings, pull-ups, muscle-ups, like everything. You have these sandbags for sandbag carries. You have ski rowers. You have this massive set of dumbbells.
Craigville. Can the young brother get some money anymore? Can my little youngest throw some hundreds on the floor? Hanging out the tent ride guns out the door. You see that cash all around me, it ain't funny anymore. Like shit, we living fast, fast, fast. Just cause she throwing ass. And my homie throwing cash right there. You know me better, hashtag that. We can take it back to where all of that cabin started. Niggas at the time when we know you just a rapper. Now the second-hand embarrassment for niggas, and we laugh the hardest when it's coming down to police. Know you laugh the hardest first for a boss, Mr. Villain. Why you do that? Take a shot at niggas, I shoot the killer, you knew that. But I go chain, fuck around and get a new hat. Ride around town.
That absolutely kicked my ass. I ended up getting second fastest in the class. Like, we did 3 rounds of that for 4 minutes each, and I think I got just under 12 sets of that. So it was 6 toes to bar, 10 calories on the row, and then 2 deadlifts. We have to get back right now because I have a meeting in 15 minutes with, well, it's kind of like an interview, so you guys will see, and then I have 2 engineering meetings and 1 more pitch. And I'm seeing stars a little bit, so I gotta get some water.
I like the content you got of you sitting in the chair presenting, like casually. That was fire.
Thank you. I was on like they're putting it on a YouTube thing, and they actually took it of me. I didn't even shoot that. They shot it, and they were gonna. I was like, can I have the raw footage? And I think I might just clip that and make that a YouTube video itself. But like, it's for like the YouTube videos, or whatever. But I think it came out really cool too. Thanks.
I think it looks like startup founder that's about to blow up in like 2 years vibes.
Fuck that. Let's make it 2 months type shit.
All right, show me some.
Dude, I'm trying. Well, did I tell you that we're in the process of closing 200 grand like before the end of the year? Like we're signing the papers and everything right now.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
For
it.
who?
Well, I got like 3 investors. Between 3 of them are putting in 85 grand, and then I got one more guy who's coming anywhere between 10 to 15, and then a fund out of Pittsburgh's matching 100 grand. We just did 2 interviews of 19 for a YouTube video that we're posting coming up. But now we have to meet with our engineers overseas because they're working on some cool shit for Lectra. I told you guys before about the patch we're developing. We are planning on having our first version of this done by the end of the year, and I think we're closing in on it. So I'm super excited. He might actually have some updates of what he's been building so we can see it. Maybe not, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting to say the least. I forgot to turn the sound on for that entire meeting, and it was a super dope meeting, and I'm so upset that I forgot that, but pretty much recapping everything that just happened, we're developing an entire secondary product already in our pipeline that's going to be more like biometric data. I think if you guys have been watching these videos, you know what it's about, and we're going to have our first prototype of that done by Christmas time. So we're meeting with him then. We're going to do a demo then. Obviously, we couldn't do it yet. It wasn't finished, but it takes a long time to build great things. Like, it took us 4 years to make our first prototype of the pod. So we're aiming for January to get it in our hands and start testing it and show you guys, but it's super fucking exciting that all this stuff is coming together. Now the next thing is we just gotta get this money. We have a huge day tomorrow shooting for a YouTube video that I think is gonna be absolutely massive for the channel. Super excited about it. But my co-founder and I met tonight, and I'm even more excited about this for right now. He got introduced to a C-suite executive at NASA, which means that NASA is actually looking at our shit now. And he wants us to send over the information to him in an email to assess whether we'd actually be a good fit for the Mars mission, which is why I'd said from the beginning, Lectra to Mars, because we want to be on the Mars mission for muscle atrophy for astronauts. Day 1, where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do, and now we are in contact with NASA. What the fuck? Like, life is crazy, and I'm still in my bedroom. So my friend is coming tonight, and we're going to plan the rest of these shoots and this video tomorrow, and I'm going to check in with our investors one more time to see if we're ready for this $200,000 to come in, which I think we are, right? Like, we have it all planned out. It's just kind of like the government spends time approving these syndicates day by day, so it's kind of just like at the mercy of them. But they were approving the syndicates that were formed in the end of November yesterday, and I think that they're going to be moving on to our stuff on Monday. But it could be as early as right now. We just don't know, because it's Friday, December 6th, 8:22 p.m. So we'll see. It's a very nerve-wracking thing because we're coming up to the end of the year here, which is our favor because nobody usually deploys capital towards the end of the year. They kind of just go into hibernation and celebrate Christmas. But like, we've been in due diligence with all these funds and people for so long that it is time. We finished up a bunch of meetings for today around the biggest video that we're about to drop in the history of the channel, and I'm so excited for it. Now, I have some special news. I have an update about the $200,000. I got an email from both sides. The money is ready to go. Everything is set up. There's just one thing that's holding both of them back, and we'll find out exactly what that is in the next video. I'll catch you guys then. Peace.